Oh man, I done said it. No, I'm never jumping ship on my squad.
You can talk trash because you got a Hall of Fame quarterback. That's all. You always in the game because you got Aaron Rodgers. You can crack on everybody else because you got a Hall of Fame quarterback. Because you got a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Listen, I don't care if you beat Ohio State, Michigan State, or Notre Dame by 1 point.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I care about winning.
I did argue 5 years ago that he was the greatest of all time.
Well, that wasn't a good argument 5 years ago.
Because some people just got vision. He's so insecure that I don't want him there.
The most insecure player of all time is Kevin Durant.
HBO Insecure should be about Kevin Durant.
Like, really?
Hey, it's going down here in Audio Wave Studio. Oh, we gotta keep the beat going. I need to.
You gotta extend it.
Yeah, I'm gonna extend it next time.
Yeah, if you're gonna start doing that, that was a surprise.
Start the show off with a freestyle.
Live out.
Academy Sports Show right here in your ear, live from Audio Wave Studios.com. Appreciate you guys listening. As always, thank you. You guys are far too kind. We appreciate all the love, all the comments, all the streams, and everything you do for us. We would definitely appreciate it. We want to hear your voice. We want to know that you're there. So go ahead and follow us. Follow. Hit your IG right now. Open up your phone. Go to IG. Go to the search bar. Type in Academy Sports Show. You'll find us there. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Go flip over to your Facebook. Go to that search bar. Type in Academy Sports Show. You'll see our page. Go ahead, hit it. Hit the follow button. Go ahead and like that page. That way we know you're there and you know we're with us. If you're listening in podcast land, you're either on SoundCloud, search us, Academy Sports Show, find our face, go ahead and subscribe to that. That way you always get notifications, excuse me, via SoundCloud to know that we're there. Or on iTunes, hit that podcast app. Type in Academy Sports Show. It's all the same. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Rate us 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Because you love the content so much, and tell your friends to go ahead and rate and subscribe as well. And on YouTube, which we are live on right now, make sure you go to your YouTube, hit that search bar, and type in Academy Sports Show. Look for our face. It's me and Joel in cartoon. Hit the subscribe button. Flick that bell for notifications so you get the text message I just got right now that says we are live.
We are live.
Get in that chat. Tell us how you feel because we always love the feedback. We always love the conversations. And we like to see those that are loving the content, or if you got some kind of feedback, let us know. Or if you want to be a sponsor like you hear the reason in front of the show or during the show, or personal sponsor of ours, or anyone on the Audio Wave Network, hit us up on our Gmail, academysportshow@gmail.com. 2 S's, sports show. Don't share the S. Academy Sports Show on gmail.com. And let us know about your product, and we'll go ahead and plug that away with all the specifics. I'm your host, Andre Douglas, and next to me is your host, Joel Williams.
I have nothing left. I don't know. I don't have anything.
What do you mean?
You said everything.
What do you mean?
You said normally I'll say something about Instagram and Facebook, but you covered all the bases.
Hey, I was trying to feel because you was doing the headphone thing.
Yeah. So these white headphones, ladies and gentlemen, go to studio.com to get a pair of these.
50% off with the Wave promo code.
There you go. So they're matching the shirt actually.
He always flexing.
But me being a dark brother,
you always flexing.
They're like really bright
YouTube
at the same time. So I just want to point that out. So this is interesting. There was white headphones. Anyway, yeah. So what's up, everybody? So shout out to everybody that's going to join us tonight in our live feed. We always appreciate it. As you heard Dre say, make sure you share the stream. Let everybody know that what we're up to and that we are live. And again, if you're listening in podcast land, welcome as well. Because when you hear this, it'll be maybe Saturday or Sunday. Maybe Friday. I don't know. But you'll definitely hear this, and it'll be after today. So welcome to you that are always listening in podcast as we land. We always appreciate it. Big show ahead tonight. because it's coming up on that time of year where it's Christmas for your favorite NBA team. And so free agency, there's a little bit to talk about. The rumor mill is churning, and it's churning hard. There's a lot of things. People sending text messages.
Some stuff I don't believe.
People opting in, opting out. People talking trades. People offering up a large amount of individuals for nothing, or people offering up nothing for one individual. So we got a lot going on. So we're going to talk about that tonight because free agency begins at 12 o'clock a.m. on Sunday morning.
Hey.
So tomorrow, LeBron has to opt out of his contract, which everybody expects him to do. He has to do that by midnight tomorrow night. And then free agency opens on Sunday, and deals can be negotiated as early as the 3rd, and finally, deals can be signed as early as I think it's the 7th or the 8th. So it's going to be an interesting weekend, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, see what you think about the different things that have been going on in the NBA. Also, we got some Michigan news to talk about.
What?
Yep, some Jalen Rose, Chris Webber beef.
Who got beef?
And beef is when you need to go to sleep. Hey, so you gotta we gotta talk about that, being that we are in Detroit, of course, and Michigan fans. So we're gonna bring that up, talk a little bit about that, and it's almost that time of year.
Is it list time?
It's list time. So because it's list time, we're gonna open up with a little list tonight. Just the magician over here. This is the guy that kind of puts this together, guys. You gotta understand. This is the brains of the operation. Okay, so he had a great idea. Nobody's talking about this, so why don't we talk about it? That way we can be different. So we're gonna talk a little NFL. NFL is around the corner. If you're following anybody on Instagram, there's a lot of different individual workouts going on. But camp is soon to open.
Yes.
Man, it's so exciting. So we're gonna talk NFL list.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the season, man.
Are you?
I'm excited.
You should be.
Get it.
You're excited for every season. All Lions fans should be excited every year. So, so that much more tonight on the Academy Sports Podcast. But before we move on, as always like to show some love to the man, to the 50% of the conglomerate that is AudioWaveNetwork.com, to the part owner, CEO, CFO, COO. I don't even know if he's got letters, but he is the man. He does hilarious Snapchat videos, beautiful daughter, and I also want to say happy belated birthday. He is the man we know as Mr. Terrific. What's up, brother?
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, my birthday was a couple of days ago.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting old, man.
Okay.
33 years old. That's not that old. That's not that old, but I'm getting there.
Got me about 2 years.
Listen, the two of you can the two of you you can take your 2 years and your 33 and go somewhere with that, okay? But God bless, made another year.
Thank you. Yeah.
Lots changed since you were 32, huh?
Yeah, quite a bit. Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, have a baby and get old real fast.
Yeah, man. I see like 2 new grades this week.
Ooh,
2 new ones, like noticeable.
Really?
Yeah.
don't need that in my life.
Makes me feel a little better, actually.
Don't need that in my life.
I got a couple of them right here, just shining through.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good, man.
Yeah.
So, are you still on haircuts on Thursday?
I am.
Still on haircuts on Thursday.
The grooming must continue.
Yeah, man. Weekly. Gotta do it weekly. My pockets is feeling it though.
Hey.
Yeah, bro. You better get you some clippers and work it out.
That YouTube video where they show you how to line yourself up. Yeah, the self cut. Yeah,
bro.
They need to get you one of them jokers.
Man, you better tell them you got kids.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
you gotta get that right.
All that money's going to her. And LeBron sweepstakes.
Yeah, man.
States.
It's a LeBron-a-thon. Where is he going?
But apparently he doesn't want the sweepstakes.
He doesn't want the
He wants
sweepstakes.
everything to be chill,
That's
mild manner, no creative pitches.
That's it.
So you don't have to bring out The Rock
Right.
or Tom
You don't have to
Brady.
do no more billboards. Stop
Try
all
to
that.
sway me to one
Yeah.
direction or another.
Man, these studio lights are kicking. No, don't do that. No,
What
you
you doing
good.
in the dark?
My head is-
Oh yeah, I forgot we got the camera.
Oh,
Yeah, no, yeah. It's already dark. I'm already dark.
Yeah.
Brethren, Juice's Dad 11's in the building.
Well, before we get it kicking, we love our sponsors here, right here at Academy Sports Show. Check out VonsPlumbing.com for all of your necessary plumbing needs. I mean, man, the guy is A1, 100%, great service. All of your commercial needs, if you're a business owner, all of your home needs. If you just want to try to get everything waterproof to get that man cave in the basement, check him out. Vons Plumbing. The number is
313-304-7786.
If you want to get a quote, go to VonsPlumbing.com. Services everywhere in the metropolitan area, Michigan, even out of state. There's no boundary too big for Vons Plumbing. So give them a call. The number is
313-304-7786.
Or get that hot quote at VonsPlumbing.com. So, yeah, we got the NFL.com did their top 100 list.
Yep.
We're not going all the way to 100.
Thank God.
Just doing the top 10 today. Like you said, doing the moves. I'm hot. I got Adrian Wojnarowski's Twitter on notification on my phone and Zach Lowe on my phone. So if anything happens, it'll pop up right here. But first, let's clear up some of the local beef.
Man,
that's going on right now.
There's local beef.
There's local beef between the touted Fab Five, who don't exist in the rafters and in history, but the two main guys in the Fab Five, both Chris Webber and Jalen Rose, in the news today. Jalen going back at Chris Webber's sway in the morning about Chris Webber coming back, him feeling like the 30 for 30 was very biased. He wasn't asked to do it until the last hour, so he didn't do it. Jalen Rose keep bringing up his name just for clout. He clout chasing out here just to get his spot on Get Up in on ESPN. He keep bringing up my name. I thought we was better than that.
Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on my name. Why you breaking down the timeout play 25 years later on ESPN? Why you got to do me like that, Jalen? Jalen coming back in my school, in the Jalen school.
In the Leadership Academy.
In the Jalen school of everything. Saying I ain't clout chasing. I don't need you. I ain't got to say your name.
Oof.
I've been here, done that.
You're embellishing a little bit.
It's beef. That's what beef is. Beef is embellishing.
That's true.
So this, I mean, I feel like this all sparked when Chris Webber took the invitation from Jim Harbaugh to be, what's it called?
He's going to be the honorary captain.
The honorary captain.
And he's going to be coin flipping at Michigan State.
Once that started, then all these other things start rolling. Jalen said it was just for publicity, just for his Hall of Fame status, for his press tour, book tour. How you feel, man? This is your school. These are you guys.
I feel like we need to stop the beef. But I want to say this. C-Web, why you mad, bro?
Ooh.
This why have we been mad for so long? Like, why are you so upset, bro?
Didn't he get banned?
He got banned, yeah.
That would make me mad.
Bro, you cheated. You cheated.
That would make me mad, though.
You cheated.
Okay.
You cheated. Like,
I mean, but you asked, so I'm telling you.
I understand.
Okay.
So you got banned. You cheated. Okay. You called timeout. Okay. That I think Michigan fans are over that part of it.
Yes, he's forgiven.
Yeah, we're good with the timeout. All right, dude. You made a mistake in a game. Everybody makes mistakes in games. But then you cheated, and you also didn't kind of own up to it. Okay. So at this point, everybody's done their part except you. Mm-hmm. So we can't get back together and watch the Fab Five come together and celebrate a time. And now that the sanctions are off and the rules have been lifted and the ban's over with, we can't get together because you're mad. So can you just talk to Jalen so we can get on with this? Because now, because of the coin toss, you're coming back. I'm happy.
It's a football.
That's interesting. I do think you're coming to football. But even with that, you're coming back. So that's a start. A conversation should be had, sir. There's no reason why you should be on campus in, was it week 3?
Something like that.
So there's a week where he's coming back. Okay. Yeah. There's no way he should be on campus that week and the rest of the guys not be there to support him and there not be a conversation had and we can get all this squashed. because you gotta go ahead and handle it if your brothers like you say you are. So Deuce's dad 11, he said, haven't heard Weber's interview yet. This is gonna be good. It's one of my favorite teams of all time. I believe Jalen. All Weber has to do is apologize, and it's over. He would be embraced. He didn't even sit down with them during the 2013 championship game. All of that. I agree with you 100%. There's been moments where the olive branch to me has been extended, and Chris has been in his feelings. Chris has even admitted that he's been asked numerous times by Harbaugh to come back, and he kind of said, hey, I'm in my feelings, so I'm not ready yet. It's not the right time. Well, bro, if you think it's the right time to go and come back, and if it's really not about your book tour, and it's really not about you trying to get into the hall, and so you're trying to get back into good graces with everybody, then go ahead and have a conversation. That's all I'm saying. If you haven't seen the interview, go on YouTube. It's the interview of him, and he's on Sway.
Sway in the morning.
Sway in the morning. All right, and then Jalen was on ESPN on his show, so you can kind of see both sides of it. I'm with you, Deuces. I think I'm believing more with Jalen on
this. Do you need an apology from Chris Webber?
I don't. As a Michigan fan, I don't.
Okay.
The school says they would like one.
Okay.
I think you should give it. Because if you listen to Jalen, and if you listen to what's kind of going around the city, that Chris did some things outside the lines when it came to Ed Martin. Yes, Ed Martin was a booster. Yes, Ed Martin gave money. That's all given.
Right.
But he also was kind of villainized.
Shady to him,
yeah, he was kind of villainized in the media before he died and how things went down. And then Chris, you disappear and don't say nothing. So it's like you doing something wrong, and then you never come back and admit or own up to anything. And I think that's where the university is like, bruh, like, just come on, like, do your part. We've done our part. You do yours.
Yeah.
We've served our penalty because of you.
We're standing halfway. Just meet us
halfway.
Yeah.
And so I think if you're really trying to get back into good graces and you want to be looked at as this person, and then you go act like you don't understand why they spend 25 minutes on the timeout 25 years later, the anniversary of it, because it's still a significant and historical play in the history of college basketball. And it's the media. So you mad at Jalen for doing his job, talking about the play that he was involved in? He was there. You feel some type of way about that? You don't understand. You call that in your interview trolling you? Like, why do you keep bringing it up? Why do you keep gassing up? He's doing his job. You mad at the man for doing his job. And you don't understand, but you're in the media now. So what are you talking about? You crossed over. You're on TNT every week.
Yeah.
And you know what this is about.
Yeah.
So instead of doing what you're doing with the whole kind of trying to say Jalen's selling out, things of that nature, just talk to him. You're sitting in the interview going, that's my brother. I can talk about him. You can't. If somebody else talk about him, I'll fight them too. But, it's a beef between us. Okay, well, handle your beef then, bro. That's that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I've always been on Jalen's side because I feel like you got to be on the guy's side who's more forthcoming with information.
Right.
Like, I can't keep championing you because you're not giving me
nothing.
Don't say nothing. You're not giving me anything.
Right.
And then the stuff that you have been giving feels in your feelings.
Right.
Like it was real. Yeah, it was real estrogen. Yeah. So
we love our female audience, by the way. Just point that out.
Well, he was in feelings so much in his feelings.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I see where you're going with that.
It was just too much.
Hey,
so yeah, you always
ringing. Sounds kind of dead.
I got that.
Stop mistreating the bell.
Deuce's daddy said way in his feelings. So
yeah, right.
It sparked it all. I didn't know if that's what he meant or not, but
right. Yeah, Deuce's dad 11 just made a point. You can't tell me they told Weber at the last minute about 30 for 30. No, sir.
That's what he said.
No,
that's
sir.
What he said.
No, sir.
He said he was told in the final hours of it, and he was like, "Well, I'm not saying like I'm this big guy, but I should have been a part of this thing from the beginning."
But bruh, but when it came out though, you had nothing to say. When they asked you about it, you had nothing to say.
All he kept saying was, "I'm gonna do my own documentary."
Bro, that's the thing that bugs me. To your point, is now you're saying in the last hours, the final hours. That's code for the last maybe 6 months of the project. That ain't literally the final hours. Okay, fine.
Or you're the last guy to get interviewed.
Yeah, but bruh, really?
Because it was Jalen's project, right? He was
Jalen
in
was
ESPN. He pitched it to ESPN, and they would move forward with it.
But come on, Chris. Like, if you can't double talk. You can't be mad, but at the same time go, I mean, I'm not this big guy, but you could still have called me. But you're mad because you didn't get called, or you got called and you just didn't get called in enough time. Like, which one is it?
So if and then plus you're beefing with me. I'm the one that's producing it, right?
Exactly.
So if I was like, hey man, look, I got Jimmy, I got Juwan, like we all did our interviews, and now we just need you to go ahead and put down yours. How do you feel slighted by that?
I don't know. Maybe you felt we should hash it out first, but did you say that?
Yeah, man.
Like you feel some type of way because we haven't talked, and here I come for an interview.
Yeah.
Maybe you feel that's. But if anything, you could give us something that lets us know that. Right now, it seems like you just you pouted up, closed your mouth, and sat for 18 years. Like Jalen said, it had been 18 years before we even just even came out.
He's trying to get to the hall. That's what Jalen said.
Man,
his time is diminishing, so he's trying to make that final push to try to get in the Hall of Fame.
Come on, C-Web.
He said his book should be finished in August. The documentary should be finished in August, and hopefully he can get all his truths out.
Come on,
there's something that I've learned over the past 2-3 years that people honestly like. There's your version, there's my version, and there's the truth.
3 sides to every story.
And people have their own truths of the same situation.
Absolutely.
And I've really learned that these last couple of years, but you can sit so much in it to know that is your truth, to the fact of I'm not listening to nothing you say.
Right. Absolutely. People literally see it the way they see it. Perception is reality.
Yeah.
That's what it all boils down to. If somebody's perception is their reality, and you cannot change it. You can literally, it's like, I was saying this, I was giving somebody some feedback in a meeting the other day, and they had a team member who was saying, I did that. And they were like, but I was looking at it and it's not there.
Yeah.
You're like, but no, I did it. I know I did. It's not here. If you did it, it would be here. Oh, it's got to be something else. No, bro, if you did it, it will be here. It's like your kid. Like, did you clean your room? I cleaned my room. Why is it still dirty? I cleaned it. So there are 3 sides to every story. And you cannot bypass somebody's like their mindset of what they think happened. And to me, he's it a certain way. Like he sees it as he's the victim here. And I'm sorry, bro. I don't see that. You're not the victim in here. You're not. You are a part of the situation. There was an issue. It happened. You should own part of that situation. And you haven't done that. And now it does feel like you want to do it because you got some stuff working for you.
Trying to get back. Yeah, it's definitely easier to take Jalen's situation, take his side of things. I love C-Web as a player. Like, he was one of my favorite players. I love that Sacramento team.
Yep.
I love that Golden State team. It was like he was one of the guys that I followed. In high school, I wanted to play basketball like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just, but like after the whole retirement and then this whole scandal and throwing people to the bus and just like it just really soured you on him.
Yep.
And I think he feels that. I think he understands that. And for a part of yourself where you spent two of the greatest years of your life, you kind of want to go back to it.
That's it.
So I don't fault you for the press tour. Like, and Jalen said that in his retort. Like, right. I don't fault you.
100. Big ups
for you to come through.
Congrats, bro.
Just don't call me a liar because you want to come back.
Thank you. That's it. Like, let's just get that together.
Yeah.
Because the bottom line is, do what you do.
Yeah.
Make your bread. Get where you want to get.
Right.
We're brothers. We want you to be there.
Right.
At the end of the day, that's what you're gonna do.
Right.
But let's just be real about it.
Yeah.
Like, own your piece.
Yeah.
Through this whole thing, I think the reason why Michigan was upset with him is because he never owned it.
Okay.
That's the biggest piece. Just own your part. Be accountable. Own your part. And let's get this handled before you show up to Michigan Stadium that day. So that day can be about the Fab Five or about
Jalen,
you.
I'm there.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
going to make you walk up to me.
Absolutely. All 5 of y'all better be in the building that day. Like I feel like they should be on the sideline and you should go ahead and walk out to the 50-yard line and do your thing. But at the end of the day, let it be about that and not about whether or not you and Jalen handle your beat.
Right.
Get it taken care of so that way it can be about what it's about.
So for the clarity to put a bone in, Weber still has not taken responsibility for his role in Michigan's violations, what led to the program forfeiting victories from Weber's 2 years and removing its 92 and 93 Final Four banners from the Chrysler Center. So that's pretty much all
that might
it is.
Oh,
that's pretty much all it is.
That was me.
It sounds like it. Yeah, you're watching the video.
Not going to resign with them, which means that
is that that?
Yeah, I want me. Yeah, I heard it.
They are by definition the only
we got like a.
that would keep.
Yeah, that's the laptop. I
The
think.
Celtics have assets to burn.
Oh,
right?
you got a
The
commercial
Celtics
playing.
are in a
Oh,
position where they
ESPN.
can overpay in a way they can set the
We was
Spurs
blaming the
up perhaps
boss.
with-
It's all good.
Uh-oh.
Did that freeze us? Are we still there?
Uh-oh.
Feelings.
While we do that, we're having a small tech. There we go.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
We're
We
back.
froze
We're
there
back.
for a second.
Are we caught up on comments?
Deuces Dead 11 says, just say I'm sorry and be done with it.
That's a real ball.
Thank you. There you go.
All right, so we got the Detroit beef out the way. Hopefully, nothing but positivity comes out of it. I think that it will keep going on because it's what's going to happen is even if him and Jalen do make up, Weber is still going to put out some BS book, and he's still going to put out this BS documentary that's going to be half the truth,
That's true.
which is going to be his truth,
That's true.
and then it'll just go back to crap again.
That's true.
So this is going to be ongoing for a while.
Well, let's see if we can get a nice little rosy moment, enjoy it while it lasts, and then expect for the storm to come back.
I guess so. I mean, either
I didn't
way,
think about that.
Jalen's winning because he's dating Molly. All right, so
Well, facts.
so before we get to NBA free agency, you want to do the top 10?
Yeah. So
NFL.com put out their top 100 players. We're going to give you our top 100 players right here. It's like, no, I'm playing.
I was about to be like, I'm about to
Just
take these
set up.
headphones off.
This is straight set up. I told Joe to give me his top 20 players. And then
Sir.
he gave me
Get that number right. get the first.
all right,
number
top
right.
10.
Thank
Top
you.
10.
Just 10.
Jeez. We
Just-
give you the top 10 NFL players right now, currently. My criteria was, I'm just going off of straight unadulterated talent. I'm not going off of numbers off of last year. I'm not going off of moments off of last year. I'm just going off of what this person means to their team and the straight up talent and destructiveness and when they're on the field, how does that matter between the lines?
Okay.
So that's how I made my list.
Okay.
You?
My list is just very similar to yours. I didn't really consider numbers.
Mhm.
I considered the eye test, kind of there's some feelings in there,
Mm-hmm.
value to their team, and kind of just how they dominate football whenever they step on the field.
Okay.
So pretty much it'll probably sound very opinionated. But
that's
it is what it is. Yeah.
You're gonna have to enable this one feelings because every time you say feelings, I want to sing.
God. Wait, before we do this though,
Yeah.
because NFL is something that I think we're both passionate about. I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment and say happy belated birthday to you too.
No, thank you.
Yeah, you are a co-host.
I sat through it. It's fine.
I don't know. I mean, I wanted to get Mr. Rubin because I know he had to get a haircut, so it's like he has to leave. But I also wanted to have a moment that was
Well-groomed
separate.
man.
It was for you. So happy belated birthday, Mr. I'm only 33.
31.
30. Oh, you're only
Yeah, he's
31.
33.
He's 33. Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mr. I'm only 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's over the hill, man. You know, just I feel it in my knees.
You almost listen, I almost said a word. The FCC would have got it.
I feel it in my knees. That's
Sir.
But you know, I never do that on my birthday. I don't.
What did you do on your birthday?
My wife made breakfast.
Okay, that's good. You ate.
And that was it. I mean, I took the kids to the park, and I swang on the swing.
That's good.
That was pretty much. I never do anything on my birthday. I don't do anything on my birthday. I don't tell people it's my birthday. I just go about the day. and
Having
so
been
it's
your
the
friend
day.
for years.
Yeah, you know this to be the truth.
Very true. It's kind of annoying, actually. Because I feel like when you get to this age, or at least my age, you celebrate every chance you get.
Mhm.
Like if your friends have days to celebrate, you celebrate them.
Mhm.
And you go and you do something fun because your life is relished to kids and the rigmarole of day.
Mhm.
And here comes that day and you didn't do anything.
It was a Tuesday. What am I supposed to do on a
It's
Tuesday?
Tuesday, so what? It's a birthday. There's things to do on a Tuesday.
I mean, I signed up for some free pancakes at IHOP, so I still gotta go get those.
You have to go pick them up.
My free burger at Red Robin.
You can go get those.
Yeah,
Oh, like you go in after
it's
your
my
birthday
free.
and still say,
Yeah, so yeah, it's like
Really?
you get like a week.
oh, you-
Then I get my free sub from Jersey Mike. That's about a year.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sign up for the free, just all the free stuff.
Okay.
Free putt, you know. I got a free laser tag game at Zap Zone. You know, just all the free birthday stuff you can sign up for. You just throw the email out there, tell them it's your birthday.
That's what you did.
They give you coupons.
Well, happy belated birthday. This is Dad says happy belated
Thank you, I
and
appreciate
happy
it.
upcoming. But this isn't my moment. This is
I feel like my birthday. Here we go. This is a therapy session. Let's go back to
okay. The top 10's coming.
the top
But
10.
go ahead. You feel like your birthday.
It's not important. It's
Why
not.
not?
It's-
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Like other people, y'all go to Jamaica or you go hang out, and my birthday ain't that special. I'm just a guy.
That's a very humbling approach. No? It's kind of weird.
A very demeaning approach. Like, why would, like, it's your birthday. You
Yeah.
made it another year. You
I
know where
did.
you could be.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
But I don't want to put that on other people. Like, hey, I'm alive. Celebrate me.
No, you just
Who
celebrate yourself.
Yeah, like you celebrate you and we join in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. Watch
Hey,
it.
I'm going
ESPN.
here to get hammered.
And we're
Follow
coming
you
with
there.
you. Yeah.
We're
Celebrate.
and you don't pay for it.
Then what if nobody shows up? Then what that tell you
Oh,
about
God.
people?
You gotta kind of reevaluate.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, right? Exactly.
But
like,
you're in a guaranteed someone show up situation.
Yes,
You have
somebody's
friends.
gonna show up.
Like you have friends, you got boys. Like we show up at everything.
hey, man, you know,
Okay.
Have you ever done anything for your birthday?
never.
No.
Why not?
We tried one year.
Growing up, did you have like birthday parties?
No. Never had a birthday party.
He doesn't
You might
care.
want to lay down on the couch.
Didn't exactly. That's what I'm saying.
This is deeper.
That's
than
what I'm saying.
we
You know, my
thought.
dad would take me to the movies, or you know, or something like that, or we go
But
out
you
to
never,
dinner.
Like, had a big birthday.
Never had a
with
birthday
Prince
party.
Thomas Donkey and shit like that. Stuff like that. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Hmm.
As a kid, maybe I don't know, but not in my teens. On no hotel party, no pool party,
Yeah,
no.
I didn't have all that either.
I ain't
I had
doing
like
all
a
that.
bowling party.
Yeah, like a
No.
bowling party.
I go to other people's parties. I ain't gonna-
Okay. Well, yeah, no, he really doesn't.
I
Like
do nothing.
we even went to a cigar bar one year for his birthday. And we left like 15 minutes later.
That wasn't my birthday.
What?
Was it? That was my not birthday.
It was like right around your birthday.
No, it wasn't.
The whole
Was
point
that
of it was to celebrate your birthday.
No, remember it wasn't that one time when my wife like set everybody up to go do something, but it really wasn't my birthday, and y'all thought it was my birthday.
No, it was because
That
it was
wasn't-
for your birthday.
No, because it was like, because I remember like we went to go play pool.
Well, it doesn't have to be on the day.
Exactly.
No.
She set it up because it was his birthday coming up.
I guess, but
And
no,
we were celebrating on him. It wasn't the day, and we left 15
You
minutes
don't like
after.
attention.
He doesn't.
You don't like attention either.
no.
But
not
we do a
really.
live podcast on YouTube every week
Huh.
for people to look at. That voice you hear, by the way, is not Mr. Terrific.
nah.
Yeah, it's like
I'm actually.
they did a
way
little,
cooler.
yeah, they switched it up on us. So that's the other half of the conglomerate, and he is affectionately known as no homo there.
It's okay.
But
Pause.
Pause.
JG.
Yeah, my wife and my family's out of town, so I got a lot.
Oh, you're lost. Yes, that's gonna happen to me next week.
It's fun though. It's like I could do things that I want to do, like come see it.
That I want to do.
It's like I can't. She's like, no, Thursday is your day off. Thursday is your day off. Shit. I'm like, all right.
Chill in the cut.
Okay. Well, welcome.
Yes.
Top 10.
Yes.
All right. So,
Yeah, can I get off the court?
Yeah.
Can I get off the couch,
Happy belated
please?
Birthday.
Thank you. Can I get off the
Next
couch?
year we having a party.
Jeez.
It's gonna be Wednesday, so we doing Wild Out Wednesday. Turning up. Yeah, we about to have a
Oh,
you and me. Your birthday the same day?
Yep. Same day.
Bro, like, and
What? Don't even take it any further. Let's
You don't
just
wanna share your
transition.
birthday?
I already shared my birthday with my mother-in-law
Ooh.
Okay, and with my daughter,
and with your daughter.
it's okay.
You
We all share a birthday with somebody.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just sweat.
We
Oh, okay. It be
we sweat.
kinda low.
We sweat through it.
Yeah, it's
We get a lot
It's
of
a bald head
energy.
effect.
It's a lot of energy in here.
no. We all share a birthday with somebody. You know
Yeah,
that, right?
but I mean,
Nah.
it's not that don't affect me. It affected me last year because I didn't want to do something, but she wanted to do something, so I went, and I knew it was gonna be stupid, but I still did it. So I did it. We went to the fireworks and sat at the water, and it was 40 degrees outside in the rain. But I did it just because it was her birthday. I
Your
knew,
mother-in-law?
yeah, I knew it was gonna be stupid, but I did it for my birthday too. So-
no, it's your birthday. You get to make the rules.
Yeah.
Just like Father's Day. It's like
There's 2 days out of the year that we get to own it.
And
It's
I get them
Father's
back.
Day
I
and
get
your
them back to
birthday.
back. One Father's Day, the next week is my birthday.
So
so you should just take a vacation from everybody.
I wish,
Exactly.
God, I wish.
You should say like, hey, look, this all my birthday next year. I wanna-
Silence.
Like
I want.
I want
no, I
silence.
want to go to
Silence.
Jamaica alone.
Yeah, I want silence.
I think JG's here to like live out some of his own situation. There's
That's gonna happen.
Jamaica
one year.
alone.
No, that's gonna happen 1 year. I'm telling you.
I want to go to Miami by myself.
Stop.
You could do that for a weekend though. That's easy.
Yeah.
Jamaica's a reach.
I don't need that in my life.
Miami.
Jamaica is a reach, and so is Miami. Married men. Yes, it is.
Why are you doing nothing?
You're married. No.
I'm enjoying the scenery.
Welcome to the world of being a black married man.
I'm
You're never doing anything. But your wife thinks, hell no, you're not going to Jamaica
Like,
or
what?
Miami.
Nah, it's like
No.
Where can I go? Can I go to DC? Like, can I just go somewhere and chill?
So-
You can go to Bismarck with your boys. Exactly.
Go to Toronto.
No.
You can't go to certain weekends. You can't go there either.
That's
Can't go there either.
Miami.
Top 10
Carolina.
NFL. Exactly. You should have did that before you got married. That's not me talking. That's every other black woman. All right. Top 10. How are we doing this?
Okay. Who goes first? Flip a coin.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Are you gonna go?
I'll
You want
go-
to
I'll go.
alternate? You want to alternate?
Sure.
Okay, let's alternate.
Okay. At number 10, this is bias. I just throw that out there already.
Oh boy.
Number 10, I got Gronkowski. Best tight end in the league. My man, Rob Gronkowski, can catch any ball, can run any route. You just got to stay healthy.
I would say, yeah,
That's
50%.
That's it. That's all. But his talent and his production alone makes him a top 10 player.
Okay, let's just pause. Let's make a pact right here.
Yeah.
Let this be the last time we do a list with no rules.
What do you mean?
Because it allows us to say some very outlandish things.
How is he not?
Like
is he-
Gronk is the number
He's
10.
is he the best?
best
Is he
player
the
in
best
the
tight
league.
end in the league? Let's start at position. Is he not the best
There's
tight
like
end in the league?
4 tight ends in the league.
There's more than 4 tight ends. Every team has a good tight end nowadays, unless you're Eric Ebron.
No. Yeah, he's probably the best tight end, but that's not saying much.
You're number 10.
Oh man. All right, my number 10 is linebacker Luke Kuechly.
Why?
What?
No, Luke Kuechly would be.
He is, but
He's a dominant, arguably the most dominant middle linebacker in the game right now.
not the most.
In
It's
the
around,
game.
like Brian Urlacher years.
Like,
type of vibe.
he's been doing it for forever, and he plays every year at least 13 to 14 games, unlike your number 10.
True. I mean, he's
So-
cool. I mean, not when he's concussed and he misses.
He
multiple
missed.
games.
That's it. He missed a couple games because he was
No.
concussed. Besides that,
You know, because me though,
I take
that
Bobby
means
Wagner.
you in the trenches.
I mean, he hit people.
He gets up though.
that's like saying Gronk. Yeah, he plays. Whatever. This should be the last time we do this with no rules because I can't argue because you have no rules.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
ridiculous.
I love it. At number 9, I got the young pup Jalen Ramsey. the top corner in the league right now. Shut down.
I thought you said it was that a very biased and emotion.
No, he's the best corner in the league. You can't name him.
But he's a top 10 player.
He's a top 10 player. The Jaguars went to the AFC Championship game. Can anybody remember the last time that happened? It's because of the defense. It's because of the corners. Him and AJ Bouye locked down. Nobody goes to Jalen Ramsey's side. That's production. That's picks. And that made his team exponentially better. I use exponentially correct.
You did.
Very good, Jalen.
I like Jalen too.
Anybody would take him.
Maybe top 20.
He was top.
I think he's top 15 at least.
He was
maybe top 15.
He was top 10 in the NFL list.
No, he's not. Yeah, he is. No, wait. Let me see. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's number 17.
Yeah, same thing.
That's not. Anyway, all right. My number 9, and I told you that I was going to do this, but yeah, my number 9 is Drew Brees at quarterback. What? Okay. See, this is what we're going to do.
Here's the thing. Here's my knock on Drew Brees.
What? He's 6 foot.
Years of not making the playoffs.
So what?
Like he wins the Super Bowl and then he don't make the playoffs like 8 years in a row, and then all of a sudden now he's back in the playoffs because he has a good defense. He throws 5,000 yards a year. Yes,
I think you're exaggerating about the years.
I mean he don't make the playoffs.
But sir, this is football we're talking about.
Yeah,
we're not talking about the NBA.
Yeah.
Like that's a knock on an NBA player. A quarterback that throws 5,000 yards a year.
Yeah.
That doesn't guarantee your team makes the playoff.
How trash has their defense been?
They've been horrible.
Yes.
So he can score 30 points a game and lose by 40.
I've added winning and losing into my criteria.
See, this is why we have to have rules because you're gonna come at my list with that trash. But okay, that's my number.
I like
9.
Drew Brees though.
Thank you.
I do like Drew Brees.
Yeah, Drew
He
and I
loses a lot.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
He just loses a lot.
Oh.
I want to say it's mainly his fault.
It's not.
He's a winning quarterback.
Is he?
He's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Is he? Yeah, he is. But is he really a winner?
Yeah.
He won one Super Bowl off the back of Hurricane Katrina. Nobody wants to say it out loud, but I'll say it. And he done nothing since then. I'm just saying.
But his
Where's that
defense,
show?
his defense is just trash. Their defense is always trash.
Always trash.
And in the last few years, he's had no-name receivers or receivers that are like be good for a year and then disappear in another year, or are just good when they play with him.
Man.
So wait a minute,
Marcus Colston was a good wide receiver.
So
where is he at now? Where is he now?
So this is what I'm going to
And
ask.
the only reason he made the playoffs this year is because he had 2 great running backs.
And no, sir, they had their own little shutout corner too.
Yeah, they drafted a good corner this year.
Sir. So if we're gonna do Drew Brees like that, then hasn't Thomas benefited from great defenses?
No.
Really?
I mean, early on in his career, but
Really?
he had a great defense this year.
Really?
Shut it down.
Thomas Bartholomew Brady gets defense.
They never have defense.
They have a better defense than the Saints do.
They have
every
a scheme.
year.
They don't have great defensive players.
They've always had a solid defense. They've never had a bad defense.
Never have they had a bad defense.
They've had sketchy defenses. Come on.
It's been always solid.
It's always sketchy wide receivers.
They've been sketchy.
Okay. All right, moving on.
I take his wide receivers over their defense.
You're number 8.
Number 8, I got DeAndre Hopkins. I got him as the second best wide receiver on the list. The guy balls out no matter who's the quarterback. He's had 40 different quarterbacks and still gets 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns every year.
You got DeAndre Hopkins over like Mike Evans?
Yeah, Mike Evans is trash.
You think so? I like Mike Evans.
Trash. His quarterback is Jameis Winston. That's his fault.
And you blame players for like other people.
I mean, he don't get the ball. That's not. I mean, he don't get the ball.
Wide receivers than DeAndre Hopkins.
Deuce's dad says his phone is dying.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, bro.
Feels bad.
I'm sorry. Plug it in. If you had an iPhone, you wouldn't be doing that.
Maybe Odell if he's healthy.
Nah, I'm not on the Odell train no more.
Yeah, I'm not either. It's like he's. Yeah.
I just think this is interesting.
It's only 3 great wide receivers in the league. To me, AB, Hopkins, and Julio. But I don't really mess with Julio like that because he don't score.
What's it called?
He don't score. Nah, man, he don't score the ball.
Are you kidding me?
He don't. He had like 2 touchdowns last year, bro.
He's a possession guy. Though.
He had two touchdowns.
Julio is a game changer.
When he gets the ball, they don't give him the ball.
I'm not blaming.
DeAndre Hopkins gets like 15 catches a game.
How can I blame? That's because they suck. They have no other receivers to throw it to.
Well, catch the ball.
Yeah, Atlanta got like some new. They got the running backs.
They spread it.
That's not. Hey,
Matt Ryan spreads it around. Julio's a deep ball
you
threat.
got talent.
He's a
but you
possession
ain't,
threat.
He ain't
He's
produced.
a 1,000-yard receiver
He
every
ain't produced. He
year.
didn't produce.
Yeah, I'm taking Julio.
I'm not taking.
Bro, Julio's in my top 10. I'm
not
telling
taking
you
him.
right now.
You just put him in the top 10.
No, I didn't. He's been there. I got 2 receivers in the top 10 and ain't named them yet. And you done named 2.
I just named
You just
Hopkins.
named DeAndre Hopkins.
I take
He
Hopkins
only
over.
gets the ball because the rest of the receivers on the team are horrible.
I feel like a good corner can shut down Hopkins. I don't feel the same for
It ain't happening yet. Julio gets shut down.
No, he doesn't.
Jalen Ramsey shut down Julio last year.
Matt
I watch
Ryan-
NFL Network.
Matt
I know
Ryan
the
didn't
stats.
throw the ball.
Matty Ice was cold.
And he didn't catch 1 red zone touchdown last year.
That's not his fault if he's not getting the ball thrown to him.
Like you get dope. I mean, he's not Megatron. I mean, like,
Okay.
you can't really.
What number am I on?
8.
I just gave my.
You gave your
8.
number 8. My number 8's Von Miller, linebacker.
Solid.
Is there something to be? Do I have to?
No, you
I
don't put
thought-
nothing behind it. I thought that
didn't
was
know I
it.
had to.
Okay.
I mean, he's a Super Bowl champ. The guy's a dominant player on the field. You can't stop him. You can't block him. He basically won a Super Bowl for Peyton Manning. The guy's a top 10 player.
Number 7, I got A-Rod.
I don't name people who need support behind their names like you have so far.
God, this
Jeez.
substance? Are we not doing a podcast? Number 7, I got A-Rod.
That's kind of low. Kind of low. Let me guess. You're going to knock him for his collarbone, right?
I mean, he can't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? So
He also got a terrible offensive line.
he does the most with less,
And all he gets is number 7 on your list?
but he gets to the playoffs. So that's why he's ahead of Breeze to me.
He's top 5 to me.
And all he gets is to number 7?
Yeah, there's other players better than him.
You just named a
At the
dude that
quarterback
literally cared. He's
Yeah,
the second best quarterback in the
Yeah,
league.
there's definitely one quarterback better than him.
So he's the second best quarterback in the league, in your opinion.
Mhm.
And that only puts him at number
There's
7
other
on your-
positional players that are great at their position
that are better than him.
that I would take. Yes.
Can I ask you a question, Dre?
What's up?
If you switch him and Tom Brady, who will be more successful?
I mean, and if you put
A-Rod
A-Rod.
with Tom Brady's
Yeah.
line.
Just the whole like,
yeah, with the scheme with Belichick and A-Rod together, A-Rod would probably be the most
He'd have just as many
decorated
rings as-
ring.
yeah.
I think he had more.
Yeah, possibly, or he would get more sooner or later.
And he's mobile. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like Tom Brady will be very injured and
It's very injured.
it's cold.
Yeah, he will probably have a Peyton Manning kind of ending.
Yeah.
Broken neck, trying to come back, stuff like that. Yeah.
Broken neck.
He did have a broken neck. And
Oh,
he
I
did sit out
know.
here.
You just gave Brady a broken neck. That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. He did.
That's what happens when you just stand back there and take hits.
Mama V says, "Hi guys, forgot to check in. I know you passed this discussion. Happy birthday to both.
Thank you.
Thank you very much." What am I on? Number 7.
7.
Broken neck. Number 7 for me is, and this is actually probably controversial, but I'm dropping him down because he can't stop smoking weed, and he seems to get hurt at the most important times for his team, and that's Le'Veon Bell.
Mhm.
Like as a running back, he's the way he runs is very different. Like I feel like I don't want to say he's changed the game, but his style of how he kind of patiently waits for the hole open up. He's elusive. The guy can catch it out the backfield. He does it all. But what's starting to become frustrating to me is whenever it's time to have a big game, or like they're in their moment where you're like, all right, this is it for Pittsburgh. They're about to get over the hump. He's like nowhere to be found. So that's a little frustrating to me. So I'm knocking him for strictly that and putting him.
I can understand that.
Yeah, that's my knock on him.
At number 6, I got Aaron Donald, reigning defensive player of the year. The dude is a beast. He changed the whole Rams culture, and like, I want to be him when I grow up.
That's good. We agree on something.
Okay.
I agree 100%. Aaron Donald at number 6, best D tackle in the league.
Yeah.
Has definitely built helped build, even though he held out, which I thought was interesting how they were still able to be successful, because most of the time when guys hold out, it doesn't bode well for like 4 weeks into the season. But that defense was dominant, and I'm excited to see
him and Sue
together. I'm excited to see the Rams. I'm excited to see the Eagles. Yeah, bro. Like everybody left the East Coast and just went west and played for the Rams.
But that should have been what the Lions were when we had like McFarley and
You're right.
I mean, we had the best D line in the year. We just didn't
like for 1 year.
We didn't capitalize on it.
They didn't win much. Just point that out.
Can't run the ball.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was your number 6 as
That's
well?
my number 6, yes.
All right. So number 5, I got Le'Veon. So now we'll just one off from you.
Yep.
I do have him as the best running back on my board. Patient runner. His run style can't be mocked. I don't think. Like, you can't teach people to run like Le'Veon Bell. I think
that's true.
As a coach, you know the kid that has the vision versus the kid that don't have the vision.
Right.
And he has the vision. So he's definitely he's the best running back in the league. Yeah.
I would argue that I think there's a good argument for another running back who's in my top 5. But he's not my number 5. My number 5 is Julio.
Okay.
At the wide receiver position. I know I can't deny that your points are factual. So he didn't no red zones last year, not a lot of big impact touchdowns like to that extent. But the dude every year, like I feel like last year was because all they do is double team this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he had somebody on the other side with him, or in the days where they had a tight end,
the guy now.
I think you'll see a difference. But the dude is just a beast. Like he's unguardable to me. And it takes a special talent like a Jalen Ramsey to be able to cover him. And just the physicality of his game and the way he dominates the football once he gets a hold of it. And it's deep ball, it's across the middle, it's the out route, it's the stop.
Yeah.
He runs everything. So that to me, he's a special player to me. He's always been since he came out of Alabama. And that's my guy.
And then they was it Calvin Ridley they got, the other Alabama receiver?
Yes.
So he got some help.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
What we just do 5. So 4, I got Von Miller. You had him a couple spots below. Okay. But like you said, game changer. Yep. Like I really do put the defensive guys in like you're a game changer from an outside linebacker.
Right.
Like the game is on. It was one game last season. The game's on the line. The team's driving, 4th quarter, strip sack, game's over.
Game over.
Like just that quickly.
Yep.
So like any play, any down, he can change the game. So that's why I got him so high.
Yeah. He can put his hand down and he can stand up too, which is unique for a lot of linebackers, especially in systems. Like you can put him in a 3-4, put him in a 4-3. I think he's still dominating either way. So I think I like that pick there. Where are we at?
4.
Number 4. Oh, okay. So yeah, number 4 for me, is where I argue, and I already knocked this running back. This is where I argue the other running back that to me, he came on the scene and did it enough for me to go ahead and give him these accolades. Oh man, I'm sorry. I don't see how you don't respect this man. You making faces like this. Ty Gurley, sir.
Sophomore slump.
Is that this year?
No,
that was last year.
Sir.
No, that was the year before last. I thought
sir, last year he dominated.
Yeah, so he
because
they threw
him
he on his 4th year. Yeah.
Bro, we used to make fun of Jeff Fisher.
Yeah.
Oh, Ty Gurley's actually a good player when you throw him the ball.
Exactly. So to me, run it, throw it.
Yeah,
return it.
He definitely had a year.
To me, wherever you put him, he's just going. You can line him up outside. You want to bring him in the backfield. You can run the read option with him, whatever you want to do. You want to run shotgun, whatever. Wildcat, It doesn't matter. But to me, the year he had last year put him in that category to where it was all I needed was the 1 year. So
you don't give Le'Veon the tick up because he's been doing it longer.
I feel that, but like I said, every time it's big moment time, he's gone.
Okay.
It's my hammy, it's my holdout, I'm making
the weed.
It's the weed, right?
Yeah, it was something.
Let's go to the CAR.
This last playoff game, wasn't it? Like against the Jaguars, it was something like he was late or something.
Yeah, he did something, but he actually played a good game. They still lost, but that's my knock on him. He's never around for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like he needs that moment to say, not to make him great because everybody respects him at that level, but I feel like Le'Veon needs to show us all this stuff you show us, all this, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. Show it on the field, bro. Win something.
I still think he's better than Gurley because he's been doing it longer. Gurley really, I mean, they had their one playoff game and they didn't really.
That's true.
They didn't flourish.
Not proven yet.
Yeah, like
consistency.
You know, they just got to the playoffs last year.
I feel you.
So like just off a resume.
Le'Veon ain't won anything though, right?
They ain't
won some playoff games.
They won playoff games. Yeah.
Been there.
No, because every time it's time to get there, they choke or they do something.
Since AB hasn't won one.
AB hasn't won one yet.
But he balls out every playoff game.
Yeah.
Like he has like 200 receiving yards. Like he does his part.
I got to draft him this year.
That's top pick. That's number one pick.
Oh man. So number 2, I got
number three. I went number 3. I got 3 players.
Oh yeah, we just did number 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm number 4 around there. So number 3. Okay, number 3, I got JJ Watt. Same thing as Von Miller. Game changer. Always in the mix.
Hurts.
I mean, the last 2 years,
Hurts.
2-3 time defensive player of the year? Something like that.
It's been a minute.
And he's only I mean, Eric Donald won last year. He won the year after. He won the year before that.
A lot of people
and then
think
the year before that.
A lot of people think that was kind of getting.
It's like I put him in like a low 10, like maybe.
Bro, they had no quarterback. All he did, they just got Deshaun Watson, and they still almost makes the playoffs.
The AFC South was horrible,
but they still made the. You can't. Like the defense has to mean something to you. JJ Watt has to mean something to you. His sacks is Hall of Fame numbers already. Like. He's already there. He's just as much as a game changer with Von Miller, and he has a trasher team, and they still get to playoffs.
I'll probably take Von Miller over JJ.
I would definitely take Von Miller over JJ Watt, but
Von Miller just more explosive.
Yeah,
they play different positions too. Yeah. I mean, JJ's inside.
Technical.
Yeah, he's on the. His hand is on the ground.
Okay, I mean, I can't really come at you and because we have no rules.
And then he was supposed to have a young pup to help him out, Clowney. Then he gets hurt. So it's just always him.
I just need him to stay healthy. Like I just feel like last couple years, I'm down.
I think his resume and his play when he's on the field is deserving of the 3 spot.
Okay, all right. My 3 spot goes to my man, number 12. He's a bad man.
He is.
That bad man in Wisconsin.
I keep my mouth shut.
Aaron Rodgers. That's my number 3 guy.
I get flashbacks. I can't say nothing.
That's my guy. I want to put him higher, but I would be credible.
See the ball through the air.
Yeah.
I flinch when I see him.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. My by far my favorite player in the league. Arguably the best QB in the league, but it's hard to do it when you got that other guy. But you know, it's just I love watching him. Mobile, can put it where he wants to put it. Kind of the way he controls a game, like just what he sees, how he sees it, just having that vision. I love watching those games just because. Oh, very much so. Swagged out. Discount double check.
Yeah, he should. I hope he doesn't do that this year. He's like, yo, that's old, bro.
Yeah, it's old.
We got find
now he's got the.
I hate
the Tiger Woods fist.
That's like Cam Newton still dabbing. Like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah. But I love me some Cam too.
Yeah, I want Cam to just be so successful.
Yeah, me too. I just like the fact. I don't care how much of a butthead he is in the press conference.
I can't get.
The Superman. I love it. The Superman to me can live on.
Yeah, Superman will forever live on.
He can't dab anymore.
Yeah,
he got to start doing something else.
I seen Luke Cage when he dabbed, I turned it off.
It's gotta stop.
All right, number 2.
It sounds like we both have the same number 2.
I think we both have the same number 2 and number 1.
Yeah.
Gotta switch.
Antonio Brown, number 2.
That's my number 2.
Yeah. It's fantasy killer.
Yeah.
Like
destroyer.
You think you in the game and Antonio Brown plays Monday night. You're up 40.
And if you're on your team,
yeah.
Oh man, you talking about going into Monday night with AB still left?
Oh man,
I'm good. Yes.
You need to be up by 40, 45 just to be safe.
Especially in a PPR.
He'll murder you.
Yes.
12 catches, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns,
74 points.
Literally, I had AB or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I'm a GM today, and I'm starting the team, I want Antonio Brown. Like, I know y'all got number one, but it's just like currently he's on a decline, and I don't know if I can't put what he has in front of him now in front of him. Like, what if I give him the Browns line? It's like it's a wrap.
I mean,
he can't be him.
Yeah.
So if we talk about 12, he needs Belichick. He needs the Patriots. I totally agree. If I'm starting a team right now,
I'm taking Brown.
I might not pick 12 right off the bat because I don't know. He needs the system. He needs the guys, and stuff like that.
I think Brown can go to any team and be successful.
And he'll ball out.
I disagree.
I think he'll ball out.
Team he can't go to and ball out.
Team that a quarterback doesn't throw him.
But no, a team that you like, even with Eli Manning, he would catch those interceptions.
No, here's my thing. I think both of you make good points, but you're making them as if we're in a vacuum. You can't do that. Like you can't say if I drafted a team today.
Yeah, I mean,
about 40-year-old Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like you can't say if he went to a team he could catch everything because Antonio is who he is, but Roethlisberger has to throw in the football.
And their scheme is to give him the ball.
Yeah, the scheme, like football schemes and all that stuff matter more. So, like, I feel like football, if I'm going to start a team, and if I know what I know, all things considered, both guys in their prime, I'm starting it with 12. But that's the thing. I think you gotta. There has to be some equalizer. Like if you,
they said 2018 best NFL top players.
That's true.
It's still 12.
I still think it's 12.
Yeah.
Because he needs Belichick. Yeah, he needs a lot.
Cerebral.
But bro, like what he's done, because I had to come to this level of respect for him too.
Oh, I have much respect for him.
Yeah, it's like what he's done.
To me, it's like a 1A, 1B situation.
It could be.
But AB is A. I mean,
I gotta put it to 12 because the fact that he's taken what he's taken to where he's taken them.
But is it also because the quarterback is the main person in the game?
True.
Like when you think about it, it's the quarterback is the new.
He is the game.
So it's like a wide receiver.
Calling the play.
You don't really control if you get the ball.
Exactly.
The quarterback touches the ball every time.
And that's why I would have to put him there. But also, to your point though, as a wide receiver, the fact that you don't control that. But the fact that he dominates the game the way he does when it's in his control, AB, is what puts him up there. Like the fact that this dude, his route running, but he makes catches. Yeah. Like he don't just catch it, he makes catches. Like he makes some catches you should. Yeah, so that's why I think he deserves to be up there. But I got to get it to 12 because to me, if it doesn't start with a quarterback, it doesn't start at all.
He is the game.
Yeah, like that's it.
Like so, if that win against Atlanta don't cement him. Like in the Super Bowl, being down and then just surgically taking apart the team over half, which that puts him there.
I mean, you need factors, right? You needed the defense to kind of hold the fort.
And then there's always a knock on receivers because receivers come and go.
Right.
You can have 2 years of 1,000 yards and then nobody ever hears from you again. And then the quarterback makes the wide receiver and stuff like that. But I think if you put him on different teams, he would still do the same thing if the scheme is set to him.
Yeah,
because you can see they start off the game slant digs. They get him the ball early and often, and then you turn those slants, digs into sluggos and posts, and then he gets the big yards. Like it's a progression of how his route running.
And then he benefits from having a Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, and now he got Juju to stretch the field.
Yeah, he's got some help. But no, I don't want to knock him either. But I think you could argue 1A, 1B. I still feel like to me 12 is a 1A. And AB is the B, but they're both pretty dominant. But I think we agree on both of those.
Yeah,
I gave it to 12.
Yeah, good job. Everybody did.
All right. Before we move on to the,
so I appreciate you, and
and
respecting my guy.
Of course, every once in a while. Football season isn't here yet. All right, so before that list changes when September gets in.
That was nice.
Yeah, shout out our sponsor here at Audio Wave Network, Studio. Look at these white boys on y'all. See them white boys on that dark skin? Oh. Yeah, headphones are no longer a piece of tech. They are an accessory. You see me out here accessorizing?
You see me?
Traditionally, headphones are super technical or fashionable. With Studio, you get both.
Yeah, Studio's where the tech meets fashion. Studio provides high-quality headphones at a reasonable price.
Headphones are important to everyday life. I know, we wear them all the time. Make sure you're using the great quality, and Sudio is that quality.
So head over to sudio.com. That's SUDIO.com. And use the wave code or the promo code, that is WAVE, for your 15% off. SUDIO, Sudio.com. All right, so we get into the big bucks. I know you and LeBron are BFFs. I know you got him on FaceTime the other day. Where did he tell you? Did he tell you that he's gonna opt in, opt out? What's going on there?
He wouldn't tell me. I tried.
How you feel about all this madness, bro? Like your team.
Oh man.
Like why don't? Here's a scenario that I never hear. People go to Cleveland.
Never.
Like that never comes up.
Never. With him and Dan. And they don't have any money.
They have no money.
You can make money.
How?
You can make money. You trade everybody. Trade.
So do a Miami Heat.
Yeah, trade everybody. But do they want them? If you're San Antonio, do you want Kevin Love, JR, Tristan,
right?
No.
Your first round pick,
right?
Trash.
Your newborn child.
Right.
No, nobody wants that.
Just go Kawhi, LeBron, and the new point guard Sexton, and see what you can get.
My first question to you is: do you think he'll opt in? Like, what percentage of you believes he'll opt in and stay in Cleveland?
I don't have a part that believes that.
Zero.
There's zero.
Okay.
There's no.
All right.
Like, if I'm him,
I just wanted to tug on the heart a little bit.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Dude, if you do that, you don't want to get paid. Like, if you,
not paid, but he gets paid the most.
He gets paid
if he opts in.
They own his bird rights. No, he gets paid the most if he opts out and they re-sign him. So he gets over $200 million. So,
but that's if he goes long term. LeBron ain't never signed him.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, don't do it because that's not you. That's not who you are, and you can get $30 million wherever you go next year anyway. Yeah. So just do that. So. Okay. No part of me believes he opts in. If he opts in tomorrow night,
let me check Woj to see if anything's
like that would be the biggest. That might be bigger than him coming home 4 years ago. Like if he opts in, bro, if he opts in tomorrow night, that changes the whole landscape of free agency.
Wait, that's tomorrow night?
Yeah, he has to opt in by tomorrow midnight. There's no way.
Yeah,
he's just waiting till tomorrow because he knows the media story, like the whole.
He's waiting on the Kawhi trade.
The cycle will be him.
But they're pushing for that Kawhi trade.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, Lakers is trying. Because Lakers know if they get Kawhi, it's a wrap. LeBron's there, hands down.
I don't think so.
No. Somebody said LeBron was texting KD and talking about it.
Yeah, Stephen A. put that out.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe it either. I'm on the same page as Dre. I don't know if I believe that happened. But there's no way he opts in. I think you opt out. I think you listen to the 4 teams that you should listen to.
What are those teams?
I think it's LA, it's Cleveland, it's San Antonio. I mean, it's Boston and it's
Philly
and Houston. Not Boston, Philly and Houston. I think you listen to those 4 teams. That's it.
I'm not talking to Cleveland. We don't have nothing to talk about.
Why not?
What are we going to do here?
What were you going to do anyway?
Yeah, like
it's nothing changes about Cleveland. You know what that is.
But so it's like what are we going to change going forward? What moves do y'all have in place to get somebody here?
You can stay in the East and dominate.
Exactly. You can win with that team because that team's a year older.
That was a hard fight to get to.
Exactly. You had a trash team. Now you can get rid of the trash, retool, go for the fight again.
Ooh, yeah. It's free agency.
It's free agency, yeah.
So there's players out there to be had.
You can retool.
There are trades that are out, and there's a couple of exceptions out there. So there are some guys that could come, not big name guys, but there's some vets that can come and help that team be better.
Yeah.
And they can still, and you still got to make them the favorite in the East.
And Bronny's 1 year out from high school. Get this 1 year out the way, and then he can go to any high school he wants to next year. And you can go somewhere else.
There's the family option too.
Yeah.
So there's some things keeping him there. I don't know if he's
going to high school this fall.
Next year.
Bronny's first year in high school should be
this fall.
No, he's got 4. No.
He's in 8th grade now. He's going to high school in the fall.
Oh, yeah, because they're saying he signed up for the LA.
Yeah, they're saying he's going to the LA to make a super team.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, if he's going to LA, the whole family's going to LA.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell him too. Like,
I keep telling people, like, what if LeBron go to the Clippers? Like, what if he's going to be coached by like Doc Rivers?
They said Kawhi don't matter. Kawhi will go to the Clippers. That's what he said. He just want to be in LA.
Did Dwight Howard sign with, or is he going to?
He has to sign with him, and then he's going to get.
Yeah,
Did he get cut yet?
He traded. He's trying to buy out.
They
bought him out. Yeah, so he can go anywhere.
He's saying he wants. I read an article that said he wants to go to Golden State.
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I don't think they should sign him.
He's a bottom
Yeah,
feeder.
why would you?
He's a horrible.
Yeah, he's not.
Should have stayed in Orlando, buddy.
To their locker room.
I feel like
Now they got Mo Bama.
I feel like I don't think he'll do good with them. I feel like he'll do good with LeBron though.
I know a good place he'd do good at. On TNT.
just retire him.
Just retire.
He just retire him like that. He is a dinosaur. I mean,
Stop it. They don't make
He
sense
got a
like
couple
that.
moves. Like he just
Stop it.
he's not humble enough.
Yeah.
Stop it.
He's not humble. He still think he the man.
Send him to Houston, little live city type vibe.
That
He
Capella
was already there.
I mean, Capella go to
he was
He's
already
already
there,
there.
and it didn't work out.
There's nowhere to go.
He
Have a-
has nowhere to go.
Have a few seats.
He's gonna go to Toronto.
Have a few seats.
Or he'll go to Toronto.
And lose to LeBron.
Toronto's not even gonna make it. I really don't think Toronto will make it in the playoffs. Maybe like an 8-7 seed.
They'll make the playoffs? Are you kidding
Then
me?
they draft a point guard.
I'm telling you.
I don't know.
Uh,
Who cares?
So I got a sleeper that I really in my heart think LeBron should go here. But
Oh,
no
don't
way
say
in hell.
something. Don't
It's not
say
stupid.
What are you gonna say?
Portland.
Stop.
oh, God.
You just said it wasn't stupid.
It's not.
Not going to
Why do you say that?
What's wrong with Portland?
What is wrong with Portland?
Him, CJ, like Dame. That's a squad.
Do you remember who plays in the West?
Yeah, but at
They're
least
not winning.
Dame Dollar is one of my favorite point guards. I'm being
Oh, you're being emotional right now. That's what's happening. Okay.
That's how
You're being led by your feelings.
Felix! I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
LeBron was in my feelings.
Oh God! Is this a sports
I
show?
knew it was coming.
No.
You can't be emotional.
No.
Come on.
If he goes to the West, he's got to go somewhere and team up.
LA? Like, no, don't go to LA.
Well, you go to LA if it's going to be you, Kawhi, and Paul George.
Yeah.
Very unlikely.
Paul already opted out.
Paul opted out.
I honestly, I would like LeBron with that young team. Like, it's
If
He
they get Kawhi,
can't
that team
win.
is gone, bro.
yeah, he can't win, but it's like that team. Like, give them another year. Like, they won't win this year, but give them another year. I think Lonzo will probably be a lot better.
Oh God!
I mean, I really think Lonzo will be a better player.
It'll just be them three. Well, them four.
Lonzo, Kyle, Brandon Ingram.
No, if they get Kawhi, they're trading all the young guys. Yeah.
If they don't get
the Spurs
Kawhi-
want everybody. They want
Yeah.
Kuzma. They want Ingram.
And
they want the picks.
and 2 picks.
They want the backup point guard Hart.
Yeah.
They want everything.
They want Lonzo too.
No.
They don't want
It's gonna be. It's not a starting line.
That's how it's gonna
It's
be.
gonna be Lonzo,
Yep.
Paul George,
Yep.
Kawhi.
Yep.
LeBron.
And
Julius Randle.
and Mo Wagner.
Oh, and Mo Wagner.
They got Brook Lopez, don't they?
Who?
They gotta cut everybody, bro.
They got
They gotta cut everybody.
But
They're
they
not
still
gonna-
get that big ass.
They
that big old little Dane contract.
They gotta find somebody to take
Take
that.
him.
Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna take that.
They gotta find. If you give them a pick, they'll take it.
The Lakers don't win. Like, here's my thing on LeBron. What do you want? Like, what we're gonna find out from this free agency is what does he want as a player? Is it championships, or is it just getting to the
But
championship?
he don't need
Like,
it.
what's
Or-
no? He doesn't need
I
it.
don't
Or
think he
is it
needs to
just
chase
chill?
championship.
He
Or is
doesn't.
Am I just trying to chill? for
Exactly.
my
We're about to find out what he wants in his career. Like, he doesn't need anything. To me,
Yeah.
you're arguably the second best player of all time. You've been to a lot of championships. You haven't won them. That's your only knock for some people. But for some people, that's not everything. You seem to be comfortable in your own skin. What do you want to do? Because if you go West, young man,
Gotta win.
you have to win.
Gotta win.
If you go West,
And I'm not trying
you
to
gotta
play-
beat the
I'm
Warriors.
not trying to play like I'm in the playoffs every night. It's like,
Yeah.
bruh, I'm
They
not
go-
trying to play Houston,
the Lakers,
San Antonio.
Magic over your shoulder, Kobe over your shoulder, the
Yep.
Laker legacy over your shoulder.
And you got
But if
Houston and
LeBron
Golden
win a
State.
championship in LA.
Then the
LeBron-
Kobe stands got to cheer for LeBron.
Yeah. Oh, that's what
That's a problem.
That's what I really want LeBron to go to LA for.
That's a problem.
Oh my God.
No, I listen. At the end of the day,
Where would you want him to go? Like just like in your feelings.
my feelings, I want him to stay in Cleveland.
Well, outside your feelings.
Yeah, in my feelings, I want him to stay. But-
you gotta switch teams anyway.
No, I'm kind of tired. I don't know. Like, I'm having a little bit of LeBron fatigue as a Cleveland fan because,
He's left.
like, it is such a big, like, every year
Yeah.
we come to this.
Or he opts
Every
in
year.
and requests a trade to Houston, like CP3 did.
It could be that too. Like, there could be so many things. I
That could
think
also not happen.
if you want to go West, you got to go to Houston. To me, like, you got to go to Houston, but it's got to be the Houston that we know. It can't be you go to Houston, but they can't re-sign CP or Capella. Like, you got to go down there.
So it'll be them 4, but then there'll be
nobody else, right? Yeah. So you got to be able to go to a team that, to me, was this close to beating them, and that's Houston. If you go to any other team out west and you don't get everything you need, you don't win. And that's what I'm saying. Does he want to? Because you can have a legacy of keep going to finals. Mm-hmm. And some people will give you greatness for that. They don't care if you win it or not. Because I'm sorry, win or lose, he's been to 8 straight. Mm-hmm. So you got to respect the man for that.
Who else has been 8 straight?
Nobody. Well, no, one other person has. There's a couple people.
Bill,
I think Bill might have been there. There might be a couple people.
Didn't what was it?
There's a couple.
Jerry West been there like.
I think there's a couple people that are on that list. Yeah. But you can make that 9 and 10 and then be by yourself if you stay in the East. So I don't know. To me, if he goes to Philly, Boston's better. Mm-hmm. Yes, because Philly, to me, Gallinari and Surik, and that's not enough for me. I don't think they're not shooters like that. Like he needs a Kyle Korver type shooter. He needs people.
JJ, or you keep JJ, you bring Kyle, you call Ray, see if he wants to shoot.
I don't know.
You do these things.
I think Boston's still better. I think if you're going to stay in the East, you should stay in Cleveland. If you're going to go West, you got to go to Houston.
If I'm LeBron, I can't stay in Cleveland because one, I'm just salty right now.
Why?
Salty.
You came back. What are you salty for?
Because of J.R. Smith. It's just like, yo.
It's just too much.
I didn't get
too much to remember.
Too many feelings.
Listen,
hey, the young boy might be a Kyrie plug.
He might be. Oh, I know.
Their point guard they drafted.
I know.
He got killer.
He got killer in him.
So maybe you bring Paul George back to the Midwest, and then would you take that team?
Paul was willing to go with the trade last year.
He sure was. I would take that team.
I'll take that
to me, if Paul George comes to the Cavs,
the Cavs are
championship caliber. Yeah. Nah, they're not favorites. You can never make them favorites again until you beat Golden State again. They messed it up for everybody.
Yeah. They really did.
Yeah,
ruined basketball.
But so that's my thing. Like, if you want to keep going to the championships, stay East.
Yeah.
If you want to go out West and have a challenge and take a chance, but then if you lose,
if I go out West, I gotta have Kawhi. I don't think Paul George is enough. I don't think.
I agree.
Paul George and the youngins and me is not enough.
Not enough. You gotta have both.
I'll take me, Paul, and Kawhi, and then I'll go out West.
If come January 9th, we're talking about the Lakers that have Paul George, Kawhi, and they traded for Kawhi and they got Paul George on free agency and got LeBron. Mm-hmm. I will on this show say they're the favorite.
Yeah, that means Ingram and Kuzma's gone.
Yep.
The roster's gutted, and they got to fill it out with mid exceptions.
They can do that. They are the favorite because, to me, Golden State is unguardable if you don't have an answer for KD. Because he, like you said, he paces them. Mm-hmm. But these guys don't show up in the finals. Steph didn't show up. Clay didn't show up. It's always KD. So Kawhi is willing to guard KD.
Say Kawhi, stay on KD.
You check that.
That BS switching that happened this year.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. After that, it's a wrap to me. Golden State now cannot guard the Lakers.
You think LeBron and Kawhi can do it by themselves, or they need Paul George?
I think them two. I would take them two.
But who?
But minus
everybody.
Yeah, minus that young talent though.
You can probably get LeBron and Paul George. Can they do it by themselves?
I know. Not LeBron, Paul George, and the youngins. I don't think they can do it.
No, not enough.
I think it's the same way. So exactly what you said with Kawhi, it's just all right. LeBron, you stay on him. You don't have to worry about scoring.
LeBron don't want to do that
like that.
He ain't defensive like that.
Because if it's LeBron and Kawhi, then Kuzma and Ingram is gone because they left in the.
But if it's LeBron and Paul George, you still have everybody.
Yeah, and I don't think that's enough.
But I also don't know the development of these young guys from like year 2 and 3.
I think Ingram's ready. I think Kuzma's ready. I think they're good. I think they're good talents.
Lonzo Ball is nuts.
I think Lonzo with LeBron is good.
Yeah, I think
he's gonna give LeBron the ball.
I think Lonzo with LeBron is useless. Young man, have a seat right next to me.
I think Lonzo and LeBron. I think
that's a plug right there, bro.
How?
Because they're gonna be he's gonna be diamond. He's gonna find LeBron all the time.
LeBron is not to be found. LeBron is the dime machine.
But no, that's the thing though. LeBron doesn't have to do it. LeBron hasn't had a great point guard since maybe a great passer. Kyrie's
a great passer.
That's your knock on him anyway.
Kyrie was Allen Iverson. That's what Kyrie is.
But LeBron doesn't need a great passer.
But we don't know. Like we don't. But we've seen him win championships where he is the facilitator.
As long as he can knock down that three.
Like,
Lonzo got to lock down that three though. He got it.
Listen,
that's got to be automatic.
Lonzo cannot shoot, sir.
It's got to be automatic.
Number 2, LeBron is not changing his game. You guys know LeBron. LeBron is 28, 10, and 12.
No, man.
LeBron is 28, 12, and 10. LeBron's not about to defer to Lonzo Ball.
Nobody's saying we're saying Lonzo's giving him the ball.
But you're not giving
He's
LeBron.
like you'll be a poor man, him, D-Wade. Just D-Wade throwing it up to LeBron all game.
What I'm saying is it's not
enough.
It will lighten LeBron's load. Like,
how?
Because he doesn't have to facilitate the entire game. Like you imagine if LeBron didn't have to worry about like Lonzo. One thing Lonzo did, especially in the end of the season, he was finding people. It was like, y'all got Kuzma, y'all got Ingram. Like he was dishing the ball. Like I'm not a fan of his first year's game, but I think that over time, over the summer, if he does get LeBron James, it can take his game to the next level.
LeBron's not that type of player, though. LeBron's not an in-space receive a pass player. LeBron is a right here. I got him right here on the block. LeBron is a walk it up guy. LeBron is a catch the ball, stand, jab, 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 move guy. He's not a I need a person to facilitate me type player. So Lonzo, the reason Kyrie was so beneficial to LeBron is because LeBron didn't have to score. LeBron could take offensive plays off. Lonzo can't carry the offensive load for LeBron.
I agree with that part.
So
we also talking about if he get Paul George too, which will make them a formidable offensive team. Like Paul George is somebody who can not only ISO but can also catch lobs and get into space.
Yeah, in a scenario where they're all together, we all agree that Lonzo would be the weak link, right?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. So whether you have Julius Randle or Mo Wagner as your center, Lonzo Ball would be the weak link.
Absolutely.
That's who you will go after if I'm the opposing team.
Yeah,
but there's nothing you can do about it because he has a rookie contract. You got to keep him. The Spurs don't want him. So that's who you're going to have.
I really think people are going to be surprised by the transition line.
I just need him to knock down because, like as you were talking, you're right. LeBron is a drive and kick, right? Just stand there, kick it. Lonzo just has to hit that third.
Need to be surrounded by shooters.
Yeah. If they kept Kuzma somehow, that would be so much of a plus. Because I don't think Ingram is knocked down like that.
I just think LeBron.
He's a young Kawhi.
Yeah,
but that's if you got Kawhi and Paul George, you don't need another guy like that.
Yeah, Lonzo's irrelevant to me if LeBron goes to that team. I'm just saying, LeBron's like a point guard, so there's no point in having a point guard. Like this dude's won championships with Mario Chalmers.
It would be dumb for him to go by himself.
Absolutely,
don't go to LA by yourself,
sir.
Unless you don't care about winning anymore.
Because it's a second round exit to Houston.
Unless you
know what I'm saying?
I agree. Oh, 100%.
You're not even making it to the Western Conference Finals.
I'm be honest. Houston is like Houston. Like I don't trust. No, like
if CP3 was healthy, you don't think they win that series? They was up.
They had 2 games.
They was up 3-2.
Listen, this is not a feeling. This is like
it sounds feelings.
It's some voodoo on CP3 and James Harden.
Hell yeah, most of it. CP3 was there.
So I think LeBron can bounce them out by himself.
Like, they took the Warriors to Game 7.
Bro. Listen, like
and they was up 3-2.
Like
if you had said this a year ago,
I would agree.
I would be with you because we had no sample,
and we were saying all year.
And that's all we've been saying.
Harden's gonna choke. Chris Paul's gonna get hurt.
We said it all year. This year it didn't happen though.
But they was up 3-2. They was up 3-2.
But they were up 3-2.
But it happened eventually. Eventually it happened.
I don't think LeBron bounces them by himself.
Imagine being up 3-2, CP3 gets hurt, and you still got LeBron and James Harden.
Right.
You win that series.
No,
right.
Yes. I'm saying if it's LeBron's on LA against Houston, you said they would get bounced. I think LeBron can beat Houston.
If it's just LeBron, though, like no Paul George, no Kawhi.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't believe in
sir.
James Harden,
I'm gonna call your wife.
I just don't believe.
She needs to come home. Stop it. You're losing.
James Harden, man. It's like James Harden, and then CP3 is just always letting me down. I used to be a big Hornets fan.
But listen to what you're counting on, though. Yeah, your feelings.
I'm the feeling.
It's coming back to your feelings.
Okay,
it is.
Okay.
Guy, man. All right. What else do we have going on? We've talked We talk LeBron.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, the dominoes will fall after that.
Yeah,
Is everything depending on LeBron?
everything.
Yeah.
The whole,
If he opts in, that's
Oh, if he
50-50
opts in.
Cleveland or sign and trade Houston.
it's not-
If he opts out,
Well, you know he can opt out and still do a sign and trade.
no.
Yeah, so he can opt out tomorrow.
Mhm.
He's going to opt out. Let's just stop
Yeah, he's
even talking
definitely
about
out
that.
Okay.
He can opt out, and then he can demand or request a sign and trade. Basically, he can tell the Cavs, I'm not going to play with you guys. I want to go here,
But I want to show y'all some.
and
love.
I want to show y'all some love. That's basically what because that's what he did for Miami.
Okay.
That was the Miami deal. He opted out. Well, I mean, he was a free agent, and he actually signed a contract, and they got traded to the Heat,
Gotcha.
and they got assets for
Because
him.
I'm thinking because Chris Paul, he had 1 year left, and he did the
Correct.
He did the
Chris Paul signed and
Sign
then
and
got
trade.
sign and trade.
yeah.
So he can do. LeBron
Wins
can
1-1.
opt out, and
That's
then
another thing.
he can do
Houston to be interesting. Like with LeBron, CP3, and Harden, like what's that makeup like? Like
I think that's interesting too because CP is a point guard who
he's a
ball
point guard,
dominates the point guard.
Yeah.
Yes,
It
And
works.
James Harden is the same way.
It works.
yeah, exactly. But I think it works because they found a way to make
It works.
CP3.
I
and James
think
Harden work.
LeBron takes a step back on that too.
See, I can't see that.
I
I
think
cannot see LeBron being the third wheel.
And I really
I
don't
said-
want them to get
oh,
rid
the
of
second
Trevor
wheel.
Ariza, though.
Oh, he was doo doo.
Yeah, he was bad.
He was doo doo that last
He
game.
was- But he was playing good defense.
They're gonna have to get that team.
Yeah, they got Eric Gordon.
It'll be
gotta
the
go.
Eric Gordon,
The bench gonna be like
Ryan
Doug Stevens.
Anderson. Yeah, all them
Oh
guys.
no, you need to get Ryan Anderson.
He got
contract
what is
is
that?
crazy.
40
yeah,
mil. He's
yeah.
got 40.
You gotta. All those guys
Like,
gotta go.
What were you think? Like some of these contracts, it's like, what were you thinking?
Call Mario Chalmers back up.
Joakim Noah contract, Luol Deng contract,
And that's what I'm saying. That's what's gonna be Clint Capella's contract.
Yep.
Yeah, they go sign
He's
him
gonna get the
to
Joakim contract.
$70 million, and
Yep.
then 2 years into it, they go try to.
They're gonna
This is
try
a
to get
horrible
rid of him.
contract.
Yeah.
Just
So-
like Hassan Whiteside.
But
They gave him that big
hey!
contract, and now they're trying to get rid of him.
Tall and lanky.
That's
Yeah.
It's not a big man's league no more.
No.
You don't pay big men.
That's why Dwight
Andre
Howard
Drummond
needs to go
solid,
on
though.
TNT.
Andre Drummond, like
He's a
Anthony-
solid
he's,
what?
he's crippling this franchise with his contract.
Yeah, his contract is destroying your franchise.
Oh, that ain't my franchise.
Oh, it's not your
Is this
franchise.
your king?
No.
That ain't mine.
So, question for you. So, I mean, we talked free agency.
yeah.
We already know what's gonna be.
Yeah.
All right. So, the fun of this is next week at this time when we have this discussion, we'll be talking about some things that have happened in free agency.
Mm.
But, sir, I just want to know how you feel about the 2018 Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons.
Oh, God.
Tell us how you feel, Dre.
It makes me sick.
Because he shouldn't be rookie.
He should have been rookie of the year. That's ridiculous.
You get all the experience in your first year.
That's
You may not
ridiculous.
have
He didn't play.
Yeah, but you
all
got
the experience.
you got all the road experience. You know how to be a professional. You got to sit and watch the game. You got to analyze everybody up close and personal. You got to go to an NBA film study all year.
Training.
NBA body. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to play basketball. Call yourself a rookie. Rookie,
Yeah,
not a
I ain't
rookie.
like that.
That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
I just wanted to know.
It makes me sick.
And you know what? I agree with you.
Oh, thank you.
I think Spider Mitchell should have won. I
Thank you.
definitely think so.
Thank you. And
So I just want to know how you thought
Has
about it.
the coach of the year ever got fired the same year?
probably. I think
Probably.
so.
Probably.
I
LeBron
think,
or
I think that's a good move though for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey.
Yeah.
I like.
oh, that's a good move.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
LeBron or Harden is your
LeBron
MVP?
should definitely been the MVP. But as Kyrie said it,
The people-
Harden was the
people's
champ,
choice.
but the real MVP was LeBron.
I think it was also about record. Like that makes a difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Houston
a-
was number one team in the league.
It's a popularity contest.
yeah, of course.
It's popularity. I mean, unfortunately, the NBA is a popularity
And
contest.
plus, the votes got in before LeBron crushed the playoffs.
Yes,
Playoffs
it's
don't
a
count.
it's a regular season war. But if you look at the 82 games, the numbers all favor LeBron.
Yeah,
So everything that went out was LeBron.
Harden had a hell of a
LeBron.
year though. I mean,
Great year. Great
Yeah.
year.
but he was definitely B, 1A, 1B. He was definitely 1B.
Yeah, he was B.
And I like how LeBron didn't even show up.
I want to show the
I feel like he
He
just
was
sent
on
the
that
email. Am I getting an award? No. Okay, so I'm staying in Jamaica.
Oh, yeah. Stay on his boat. Right there. He's like Jay-Z at the BT Awards. We're not going.
highlight of the night was Bill Russell anyway.
Yeah, with the middle finger. Did you see that?
Yes.
The old man. Old man, I didn't know I was on
He just had
camera.
a senile moment. Yeah, like
Yeah.
he had a moment.
That's goals.
I don't like James Harden being lit during his acceptance speech. Like he was obviously drunk, high, off of something that whole night. He was thrown.
Yep.
But this is the moment where you get the MVP. Like, don't you want to be lucid in this moment? So you can.
So Sam Presti.
Oh yeah, thank my mama. That's right behind me. Thanks, Mom.
Sam Presti is a genius or a failure. Drive 3 straight MVP.
Well, the James Harden trade was a bust. If you had to choose between Serge Ibaka and James Harden, you chose Serge Ibaka.
Sure did.
That's
the only bad thing, though. I mean,
and then KD left.
So
but they had I feel like James Harden left the year they lost the championship to LeBron. Right?
They chose to keep Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, it was between the two.
Yep.
Tripping. Like I would have gave it at least two more years. But James Harden was coming off the bench too.
Yeah, he was 6 man.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess projection wise, like you're looking at a league at that time that was evolving with a swing 4, with a pick and pop 4, and you had no idea that Harden was that next guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody projected that one. I mean, he was a 6 man. It was nice, but nobody was saying like this guy's next. Like nobody knew this dude was about to go to Houston and do what he's doing.
Yeah.
So I think these are always hard. I mean, it's the nature of the job. You got to make that decision, and then we look back on it with 20/20 vision and go, "Oh, you made a bad decision." But you couldn't project that. The league at that time was changing towards that pick and pop, and I think they thought they would have Westbrook and KD, and so you really kind of didn't need Harden. And you got to think about this. Do you ever see teams where the 3 guys evolve together from draft picks like that? Like that really happens. Somebody always leaves and go gets the money. Like I expect somebody on that team to leave though. Like I think Clay's gone.
Well,
I mean, they won their chips though.
True, that's true. But I think still, like it's hard to see that evolution of a team where you end up with those 3 guys
but
like
then
that.
They had like Harrison Barnes and like they
had a team that was a little different,
especially like a bench. Like those first couple of years before they got KD, they had a squad,
right? But they needed help though too. So. But I mean, I just don't see like it's hard to say you knew Harden was going to be that guy. But at the end of the day, that's the only bad decisions. You chose Ibaka over Harden. Everything else happened because
we're Serge at Toronto.
Yeah,
we the North.
His third team,
LeBronto. That's what he's at. He's LeBronto.
Yeah. I don't blame that.
Yeah, I can't blame Preston.
Yeah, good moves.
Well,
all right, so
at this time next week, what are we saying?
Man,
you think LeBron's decision?
Yeah, I think you'll know.
I think once the Kawhi trade goes through, it's all easy after that.
How soon is that gonna happen? That might not happen.
It's gotta happen.
It's gotta happen in the next 48 hours.
It's gotta happen.
It's gotta happen. Let's say it has to happen by Saturday because free agency opens Sunday. So let's say by Saturday night, you got to see breaking news across your ticker. Because if that trade if that trade doesn't happen, okay,
LeBron doesn't go.
I don't know if LeBron goes anywhere.
I think he goes with Paul George.
What if Paul George comes with him though?
That's what I'm thinking.
They might do another 1 year or a 2 year deal with the option at the end.
What if Oklahoma City takes a trade from Cleveland? Because in order for Paul George to come to Cleveland, there has to be a sign and trade. So Cleveland can't just sign Paul George outright.
But what do you give? They have no assets. Nobody wants crappy Jordan Clarkson. You can't give up Kevin Love.
Why can't you?
You need Kevin Love to win the championship. You need him. You need him to win the championship.
You got a couple of young guys. I don't know. No. If you're OKC,
you know Paul George.
If you're OKC, you know
you need guards, and they don't have guards.
But if you're OKC, you also know you're like a 7th, 8th seed next year.
I'll take Rodney Hood
because Melo just resigned.
Free agent.
He's restricted. He's restricted though, so he can go on a trade.
Yeah, I think Rodney Hood.
You can if you're OKC, you're not about to win.
Well,
like Melo just re-up for $27 million, bro. Like you guys got Melo still. It's Melo and Westbrook. So you guys you're gonna lose to Utah again next year. Just get something for Paul George. Get something for Paul.
Oh,
I don't know. At this time next week, bro, I have no idea. I think a lot depends on the Kawhi trade.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, though. I think LeBron might still go with Paul to LA.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what to say about that. Like, I won't feel emotional, like, oh my God, he left Cleveland. Because I think if he leaves this time, everybody in Cleveland's good to go. Like, we're good. We understand you want us a championship. Thanks. But if you go there, I don't see you getting out the second round.
Yeah.
If it's no Kawhi. I see you waiting a year before Kawhi comes as a free agent, and then y'all might be able to do something. But do you do that? Because next year will be about
Chris
you
Paul
losing.
You guys, Chris Paul go to the Lakers too.
True. And then you cut everybody. Lonzo is a free agent too at that point. So
And at that point, it's just cutting bait with Lonzo. Like, I hate your daddy. Get out of here.
Yeah. That goes to show you right there. I have no idea what we're talking about next week.
it's going to be Jello, Lonzo, LeBron, and Kawhi Leonard.
Right. Playing for the Bismarck 49ers.
I want the trade to go through. I want to see this happen.
I want this.
So
Yeah, I want this super team. I do want to see this
if
happen.
LeBron goes west and it's
Lakers
LeBron,
back.
PG, and Kawhi,
I want to see it happen.
are you going to watch the league
Oh
next
yeah,
year?
I want to see that.
Only
there's gonna be
Golden
so
State-
much drama.
only Golden State games. Though.
That's it. We're only going to watch the Golden State LA game.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much.
But they're going to play
drama,
4
bro.
times.
And then them in the Celtics game is gonna be
Oh my
ridiculous.
God. It's gonna
Lakers
bring that-
Celtics.
It's going to bring that energy back.
It
It could be Lakers Celtics in the finals again.
might be.
LeBron to
Yeah.
make history. He really cement his legacy.
Yeah,
If he wins,
here's the
LA
thing though, like I don't think him being a mercenary helps his legacy for the good. It can only go down.
unless he wins.
Unless he
championship.
wins.
Even if he wins a championship, it stays neutral to me.
But that's
because
everybody's going to
It's-
knock him anyway.
Yeah, it stays neutral.
Everybody knocks him
I don't see him going up.
No, I think he can.
He wins a championship with LA. It's just
He
bought
had to
this
go.
championship.
Yeah, he had to go. Yeah.
You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying?
I get it.
If he loses, he's supposed to go down. If he loses the second round, he's supposed to go down. If they fail miserably, he's supposed to go down. But if he
Yeah.
wins the championship, LeBron wins the championship. Okay, he's
The
supposed to
only-
win the championship. He's LeBron.
The only way he increases his legacy is if he wins another championship in Cleveland with that team.
I get it. Or
Yeah.
he wins like 2 or 3 in LA. If you could rent if he gets 5 or 6, then he's
Yeah, if he can get his numbers up, he probably
if
can
he
get
5 or 6,
a bump.
especially in LA. Yes.
If you can dethrone Golden State for another 2 years,
Mm.
3 years, you
And
might
does
be
he
able
sign
to.
another like 1
Somebody
year
have to
or 2
leave.
year, like is it a 2 year another or
It's gonna be a 1-1. That's why I'm getting. Like that's the part about me is like
So it's
this is
every
getting
2
fatigued.
years we get
Yes.
So what would Paul sign for? If it's a sign and trade,
If you're Paul,
you
well,
only
you're,
want a 2-year,
if
1
you're
year deal.
Paul, you're going.
I'm maxed out.
Paul doesn't have to sign a trade. Paul can go.
I mean, to Cleveland.
If Paul comes to Cleveland, I do a 1-1.
Yeah, hell yeah, because LeBron gonna do a 1-on-1.
I do exactly what LeBron
I'm doing
does.
what he do.
I'll have his.
I have the same thing.
I have the same thing he's having.
I'll do the same thing. But sooner or later, the only thing with Paul is sooner or later you need to sign that max deal to get your max bread, bro. Like you need to get
He hasn't
that.
had that contract.
You haven't had it yet, so you
Yeah.
need that boy.
He's so happy. And it's
Yeah.
like you have to get it. This
He was supposed to get it, but he got traded
yeah,
to
he gotta do a max.
OKC.
He
So
gotta do a max.
he's got to do a max.
He got wherever you go, you got to ask for a max.
So he would have to, if he gets traded to Cleveland, that's going to be a
I'm not.
will you re up next year?
Yeah, I wouldn't even go to Cleveland then because I don't know. Like we got to think.
On my
Paul
money.
George did bones out his leg, so like let's remember that. So it's like
And that was for his country.
He
That
did.
wasn't even in the
He did bones out his leg.
NBA.
so it's like yo, we got to get our max.
He's got to get
now.
his max money.
Like, now. I wouldn't take
Yeah.
my chances in Cleveland.
Yeah, but do you go to, so if you go to LA, it's about the bread, right?
Yeah.
But he can stay at OKC and get more.
If I'm Paul George, I'm not even used to winning.
But-
So I ain't never been to the finals. So I'm going to LA. LeBron, I'll meet you here. Like I get it ready, you know.
And plus, he wanted to be a hometown hero.
Yeah.
Go home.
You can get more money in OKC.
Hometown hero.
I'm not going-
Nobody
I'm
want to
not-
play with
I'm
Russell.
not staying in
I know, it's
Oklahoma,
such a
bro.
joke.
Don't nobody want to play with Russell.
Nobody wants to stay in Oklahoma.
I mean, all of that. I don't want to stay there. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play with Russell
I'm going
Westbrook.
to LA.
I don't want to play with Carmelo. I don't want to live in Oklahoma City.
So
I'm surprised Carmelo opted in.
I'm not.
What? Nobody else gonna
Ain't
give him
nobody signing
$30
him.
million?
You got 27 mil. Get that money, sir.
Because I'm like, yo,
That's all Carmelo's ever been about his whole career.
Yep.
Is
I'm
getting
Melo.
that
It's
bread.
like, yo, you want a ring, bro?
No.
Yeah.
Get that money and then be a trade bait in February,
Yeah, he
where you
want-
might get with a team and they'll buy you out. But
he
sir,
want
go
the
get your
money,
27
and he
mil.
want his wife back. That's all he wants.
That is the first-
Oh man,
That's all he wants.
she on Instagram.
She. This is the longest string out I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, buddy.
She making him
She
sweat
making
for.
him sweat. Yes, sir. So what we do know is, so what free agent do you feel like next week?
Paul George is going to the Lakers.
All right, so this time next week, Paul George
Paul
is in
George is
LA.
going to the Lakers. yeah.
Is there anything else that you feel strongly about?
No, everything
Dwight
is I
Howard
wish.
Going to go to
Dwight Howard
Here's why that doesn't work.
retire.
Because he's not JaVale McGee.
No, he's not.
But no, for like bet minimum. Like
He's not
getting
JaVale.
1.2
He's not
cents.
JaVale McGee. He can't have
He can't
20
do that.
DMPs in a row and then come in and play
Yeah,
without saying something.
he'll complain.
Maybe
He'll
he
say
wants the
he'll-
ring. Maybe he wants the ring.
This is the thing about these guys.
He's a tampon.
And I
Oh yeah. Oh
this
yeah.
is again, we do love our female audience. Just want to point that out.
I can't stand Dwight Howard.
Listen, no, this guy, like the NBA players aren't changers. Like people like to say,
Carmelo.
maybe
I
he
did
can-
that with Carmelo.
Yeah,
I
like,
did that.
maybe
Maybe
he
he'll switch up. Maybe,
No, that's not what these guys do.
Yeah.
These are alpha males.
Yeah.
Checks.
These are
Run me my check.
these are guys that when they have tasted I'm the man, they believe they're the man until they leave the league.
Yeah, Dwight ain't had that sip in like 10
And
years.
he be acting like it though.
He ain't had a taste of that in forever.
But he goes to teams and he pouts and then he complains.
He's pretty dope on Hornets though.
When?
Nobody knew he
This
was
year?
there.
Yeah, he had some dope moments.
Did he play for the Hornets this year?
Him and Kimber was not ball.
I'm not being serious. It's
I'm
sarcastic.
saying like,
man.
yeah.
I know. Yeah, him and
I
Kimber
think
were-
he even put up like 20 and 21 night.
No, he had one highlight. Filet gave him one moment.
Yeah, I think that's
Like the little crossover moment when he crossed my man.
And then Kimber is next year or this year.
Kimba is so we didn't talk about this. I've seen a lot of rumor mill
Kimba to LA.
Kimba to Cleveland. I've seen a
I saw
lot
Kimba
of
to LA a
that.
little bit.
So Kimba's next year. They're trying to trade him though. The Charlotte wants to get rid of him so bad.
Because they know he's not gonna stay.
Exactly. But I don't. What if he goes to LA?
Maybe,
Kimba, Bron, and PG. Can
That's
they get
a
out?
lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
You gotta win.
Is
Can
Kimber
they
getting maxed out though?
He'll want max next year.
No, I'm not giving Kimber max.
I'm not giving them nobody.
But if you get him in a trade, a rental,
Yeah, and then he might take the discount because we got far.
just saying.
But he ain't never got max either.
The
So
But
Celtics.
Dwight Howard was not.
The Celtics are
Yeah.
interested in signing Dwight Howard.
I did hear that.
that makes sense though. He fits there kind of.
Yeah, he
Go
go there,
start.
sir. Rebound, please. You're a better option than Al Horford because we don't have to pay. We have to pay Al Horford
So
$30
KD
million.
staying in Golden State?
Okay, he stays.
Did he opt in or he's just
He doesn't have to until next year. He'll probably restructure his
Wait,
contract
no,
again.
his-
This is the last year of his deal
oh.
because he just restructured his deal to give somebody else more money last
Yeah,
year.
so they can re-sign Iggy.
Yeah, so he did a 1-1.
Because they
Now
were
he
talking
wanna
about,
get
they
paid.
were talking about like him going to LA. How's that possible this year then?
Yeah, because so LeBron supposedly texted him and talks about he's going to. Okay, can you go to? I don't think that's true.
So he's not a free agent this summer.
No.
Not
He
restricted.
can't. He's not. Can he?
Is he a
opt out?
restricted free agent?
I think he-
Oh, he can opt
I
out.
think
That's
he
what
opt
it
out.
That's
is.
what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
he can opt out.
He's not opted out.
Why would
They're
he,
staying together.
unless he want more money, he can opt out and get more money.
They're not breaking up that band.
Yeah.
But he still
Even if he does that, he'll stay in Golden State.
Yeah, he'll get more money. He can opt out and get
he
more
can
money.
shock y'all and be posing on the front.
He'll really be a
I'm
snake.
going to DC.
Nah, it's
too soon.
Yeah,
Y'all just won 2 in a row. It's
they
too
just
soon.
need some more.
They got to get some more first.
And then the people will finally realize that once these guys run out 4, 5, 6 championships, that
He's
mean
6.
rings that don't mean nothing.
He ain't probably be 4.
If KD gets 6 rings, nobody's gonna let him to go.
Nope.
Ever in life.
So this whole thing about rings
He's
means
not
nothing.
even in the conversation.
Nope.
Like,
If KD gets 6 rings with this Golden State Warriors,
I'm taking
He's
Charles
nowhere near
Barkley
to go.
over.
Nope.
He ain't got none
Nope.
so this whole thing about LeBron having had 6 rings means nothing.
at all.
Okay. I listen.
That's the correlation I'm making.
I mean,
If they run off 6 chips, if Steph Curry has 6 chips, is he the greatest point guard of all time?
I just don't want to. Let's not be there.
No, just because he got 6 rings don't mean nothing.
Be careful with the Jordan part. We don't ever want to.
I don't care about it.
That,
The old heads no more.
I'm just saying, 50% of America would argue that 6 rings is relevant. He's 6 for 6. So
Okay.
just don't be that guy.
Okay,
Don't do that.
let KD go.
Let's just be. That's fine.
Go 6 for 7.
He won't be the GOAT. We're good, but don't knock the 6 ring argument. Let's stay away from that.
You got that.
Let's stay away from that.
Yeah.
All right. So, you don't have to leave the screen this week. Look, Jay doesn't have to leave the screen because both the bosses are in the building. You know, when both bosses show up, some people say you should get worried. They showed up for our show.
We got the pink slip is waiting.
Uh-oh. We go.
They're gonna send us to the alternative location.
Massive, we gonna pay this week, please. We gonna pay our money this week, okay? Don't do nothing to us, please.
It's like, yeah, we open up a new location
right
downriver. We need you guys to
Melvindale.
go open that up down there. It's not a demotion. We trust you.
Soften it up. That's good. So I don't know. We don't know. We'll see next week what happens.
Yeah, man. It should be fun.
Yeah.
It should definitely be fun. And then we'll come with a new list.
Yeah, it's list season. Don't forget, it's list season.
Y'all did top 10 point guards before?
Top 10 point guards?
I know we did top 10. I think we did our Mount Rushmore. We did our best players of all time.
Yeah, we've done top 25.
Very controversial.
So we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
It's list season. We appreciate everybody joining us tonight in the live feed. As always on YouTube, you can find us here every Thursday. We do need to talk about that though. Football season starts in August. We need to.
You might have to switch it over.
But we appreciate your loyalty, sticking with us as always. Don't forget you can find us on SoundCloud. You can also find us on iTunes. So make sure you click the subscribe button, click the like button, and also check us out on Facebook, Academy Sports Show, or on Instagram at Academy Sports Show as well. You can find anything about us there. If you have any questions or anything, please shoot us a DM. Hit us up. We'll respond. But we always appreciate you guys joining us in the live feed.
I like the fact that I can text you a breakdown of 3 lines and we go an hour and 40 minutes.
There you go. That's how we do. We've been doing this for years. Get the feed at 6:30 or we get it at 8 a.m. It doesn't matter. Or you can ride in the car and you say, you ready for your list? I don't have a list. Okay, I'll get a list. And we can watch a YouTube video prior to the show starting.
Yep. What did you guys say?
Von's Plumbing.
Oh, yeah, man. We love our sponsors here at Academy Sports Show. Von's Plumbing, both licensed and insured. Von's Plumbing provides top quality commercial and residential services at great prices, whether it's just getting up to code or waterproofing or just daily home services. You want to call Von's Plumbing. The number is
313-304-7786.
Or check out VonsPlumbing.com. They service all areas around the Michigan and a little further if you want to check them out. That quote will be great. Trust me. It's VonsPlumbing.com or the number is
313-304-7786.
They're the real MVP. Check him out.
Man, so this time next week, free agency. We'll be back next Thursday.
Burn the LeBron jerseys again.
No, don't do it, Clevelanders. Also, I just want to shout out some family. You know who you are. We're keeping you in our prayers. To our bros. Stay up, stay strong. As always, we love you guys, and we appreciate your support on the back end. So we just want to put that out there just to show our love and our solidarity for the fam.
Mm-hmm.
So big ups and prayers out with those of you who you know who you are if you're listening. So just want to throw that out there.
And happy early birthday, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
35?
Yup.
Millennial.
Not really 35, but I'm a further away from your 2 years and your 31 and 33 selves. I'm getting a little closer to the next set of 10. So, man, yeah.
I'm 28.
I'm sorry, man.
That's okay.
You don't look a day over 40.
You know,
it just gotta get you, man. You know, I gotta go with you.
Says the guy who doesn't celebrate his birthday. You can't even get this guy. He doesn't even care about his birthday.
Sorry, don't get loud feelings.
All right. So, man, I think that's the title of the show.
Yeah.
So when I upload it, just
feelings with like 5 dots after it.
All right, feelings. dot.
All right, on behalf of myself, Andre Douglas, Joel Williams.
Hey, see you guys next week, man. I hope you enjoy the show.
The CEO in the building. The CFO in the building. And Joel Williams. Peace out.
See ya.
He just throws out. You hear that? You jumping ship, trying to give me just like, yes, oh man, I didn't say that. No, I've never jumped ship. That's not my forever.
I should put that up.